Have you ever wondered how your smartphone screen senses your touch? A question that might have crossed your mind as you swipe, tap, and pinch your way through the day, an everyday wonder that we often take for granted. But behind that simple action, there's a world of complex technology, a symphony of sensors and signals, all working together to make your digital interactions a reality. Intrigued? Well, you're in for a treat. Dive into the fascinating world of touchscreens. At the heart of your smartphone's ability to sense touch lies a technology known as capacitive sensing. It's a pretty nifty piece of tech that makes our daily swiping, pinching, and tapping possible. Let's break it down. Capacitive sensing is all about electricity. Imagine there's an invisible electrical field hovering just above your smartphone screen. This field is charged with tiny amounts of electricity, just waiting for something to interfere with it. And that something is usually your finger. You see, our bodies are great conductors of electricity. So when your finger, an excellent conductor itself, hovers over or touches the screen, it disrupts that electrical field. It's a bit like dropping a pebble in a still pond. The pebble, or in this case your finger, creates a ripple in the water or the electrical field. Your smartphone is smart enough to sense this disruption. It then calculates where the disruption occurred based on how the electrical charge is altered. It's this precise calculation that allows your phone to register where you're touching and respond accordingly. And that's it. That's how your smartphones, tablets, and many other touch-sensitive devices register your touch. It's a clever dance of physics and electronics, all happening in the blink of an eye. So the next time you swipe your screen, remember you're manipulating an electrical field. Have you ever tried using your smartphone while wearing gloves and found it doesn't respond? A common frustration, isn't it? Well, it's all about conduction and the materials in your gloves. You see, touchscreens work by sensing the conductive properties of your skin. When your finger touches the screen, it alters the electrostatic field. This change is registered by the device, enabling it to react to your touch. However, when you're wearing gloves, they create a barrier between your finger and the screen. This means the change in the electrostatic field can't be sensed by the device. Especially if your gloves are made of materials that aren't conductive, like leather or wool, your screen won't respond to your touch. So what's the solution? Look for gloves specially designed to work with touchscreens. They're made with conductive materials that mimic the touch of human skin. So for those cold winter days, you might want to invest in some touchscreen-friendly gloves. So what have we learned about our everyday companion, the smartphone screen? Well, we've delved into the fascinating realm of capacitive touchscreens and discovered that they're not just simple surfaces. These marvels of technology operate by detecting the conductive properties of our skin. When our finger, full of natural electrical currents, makes contact with the screen, it disrupts the device's electrostatic field, pinpointing the exact location of our touch. Also unraveled the mystery behind the unresponsive screen when we're wearing certain gloves. It all comes down to the insulating properties of the material. Some gloves, especially those made of thick insulating fabrics, can prevent the screen from detecting the electrical currents from our fingers. So next time you're struggling to send that text in the cold, remember it's not just a screen, it's a complex piece of engineering responding to the electrical currents in your skin. Remember, every time you tap, swipe, or pinch, you're interacting with a marvel of modern technology. Isn't that something?